What's up, staunch gang? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're talking once again about the mighty Green Jello. Now, if you watch the channel, you know I love this band. Always have, always will. Now, these dudes have been around my whole life, and I remember being a kid, and along with like Weird Al and Infectious Grooves, these guys were the shit. And they still are the shit. Now, I know the last video I put out kind of covering all the drama that was happening with Frito Feet, getting fired when the Aussie, meme drama. I know in that last video, I did get a lot of people saying like, "Hey, blah blah blah." They're trying to like talk shit. I'm like, "Hey, wait, I'm a fan. I love these guys. These guys are one of my favorite bands." I know it came off kind of harsh. I'm just honest on the channel. I'm honest in every aspect of life, and it gets me into a lot of trouble. And let me tell you what. But I gotta say, man, when it comes to this, maybe I sounded a little too harsh. Let me say it right now again. I love Green Jello, always have. And I know Bill Manspeaker. He's a nice ass dude. Everyone knows the guy. Everyone that knows the guy loves him. And he reached out to me shortly after, and we hashed it out and whatnot. And I told him, I was like, "Hey man, I'm a big fan, by the way." He's like, "No, you're not, man. You're not a fan. You're my good friend, and I've known you for 10 plus years, and I cherish our friendship." So right back to you, Bill. We got to have you back down here. It was a lot of fun being up there in Hollywood. I got to go to your spot for at least for a little while. It's kind of crazy out there. But aside from all of that, coverage that happened recently with the band, they did still get a pretty big show. They were still getting tours. I mean, it's not like Green Jello was over just because a member got fired. There's still plenty of things coming. They got a big tour coming up, in fact. And one of the big shows they had recently was the Gathering of the Juggalos 2025, the Gathering of the Legends, which I really wish I could have made it to this one. In retrospect, I wish I would have just done anything to go, because along with like Cottonmouth Kings, and I wanted to see Ouija Mac, Tech Nine would have been the shit to see. But I did want to see Green Jello at this particular show, because I knew it was going to go crazy. That wasn't their first time playing, but I think that this show was their defining Gathering of the Juggalos show. Now, this show was also a show that did kind of make some headlines for different reasons. Now, I'm not going to watch the entire show. Bill did send me a lot of pretty cool clips, just like for me to show you guys, and I'm going to be showing some of those like right now. Again, shout out to Bill, man. But one thing that did happen here is during their smash hit, Electric Harley House of Love. You know the track, you love the track. Straight out of the Son-in-Law soundtrack. That's how I first heard it. Well, that track in particular kind of has its own story behind it. All the Green Jello songs kind of do. My favorite song being Jump. That's all stories for another video. But I gotta say, during their live set, when this song went off, man, everything went nuts. Because if you don't know, Green Jello did perform with a 20, I think it was 20, 30-foot inflatable Ronald McDonald. It did up looking kind of Max Sabbathy. Is brilliant. And so this thing was huge, man. And old Ronnie decided to go in the pit during Electric Harley House of Love. Let's get to it, man. I want to show that video real quick. Look at that fucking Ronald McDonald, dude. That thing is huge. A few days before the show, Bill was sending me pictures of it, and it was some blown up in the middle of town. And they went on tour with this thing. Bill flew home to his family and then flew back out to do this, all the while Ronald in tow, It's fucking brilliant. And they're doing like the pool noodle tour is what they're doing. So it's just pool noodles galore. It's like over 500 pool noodles. All thanks to the official Green Jello sponsor, Walmart. Look at this shit, man. I've seen Green Jello a bunch of times. Never this big though. This would have been great. A lot of people up there jamming. Got Bill up there repping his thing. Bill's got a, he's got a lot of courage to stand up there in his skivvies in front of all these people. Like, can't believe some drunk motherfucker never pantsed him or something. Don't get any ideas. I'm just saying. So this is a classic video. Everyone knows this music video. It's one of my favorite music videos from them. Brilliant. This track actually got them sued by, was it Elektra Records or Metallica? Because there's a riff in here that sounds just like Enter Sandman later on, and some of the Vogue lyrics are just making fun of Enter Sandman. They're just kind of a take on it, The music video doesn't have much to do with it, but the video largely featuring Fender Stacks, from what I remember. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. This big ass Ronald McDonald. This is like the ending to a old Trauma movie or something. It's like if they did another, maybe if there was another Killer Clowns, this would be a cool ending. A giant killer clown busting into a mosh pit and like just eating everybody or turning them all to cotton candy or something. Again, don't get any ideas. My idea. No, look at this though. This is fucking awesome, right? The things you see at a Green Jelly show. Here's that part that sounds like Metallica. Yeah, so this is what happened, man. Ronald just kind of body crowd surfed all the way to the back to where some some meddling juggalos decided to run off to the woods and do God knows what with him. Oh, this is so cool. I wish I could have been here. Bill's telling me, he's like, ICP asked me personally to do this show, and he's like, and meanwhile, here's this other guy who lives in his mom's basement talking shit about me. It's pretty funny, man. Again, shout out to Bill. Look what this dude is bringing to everybody, man. And look, you can see Ronald just keeps going. Ronnie just keeps going. He's dragging his ass out to the woods. Wait, that's Mr. Bill. Is Yeah, so man, that's fucking brilliant. And so if you didn't hear, like, well, Ronald McDonald, he got straight up abducted. He literally got taken off to the woods, and and he went missing. Like this big ass inflatable went missing, and he was gone for a while, man. That's the only reason it took me a while to make this video, because I knew as soon as I did that he'd be found, and sure enough, he popped back up with some with a Juggalo makeover, but he popped back up either way. And Bill was cool about it. He just wanted him back. It was a big joke. And I don't think these guys were trying to steal this big ass thing. It would have been pretty funny to see them try. If you or anyone were the people responsible for taking this thing off, I would love to hear the adventures of the inflatable Ronald McDonald that happened that night that we didn't get, that none of us are privy to. So please, with a double scoop of whoop, let me know what's up with that if anyone out there knows. So and then that's not it, man. Like, so these guys went. Green Jello completely dominated the gathering of the Juggalos. Everyone reach out to Bill and go check out Green Jello. They're on tour. I'm going to put the tour dates up right now. They got a big tour coming up. That's what I meant to say. They got a tour coming up. And I'm going to try to make it to the Austin show. So if anyone wants to make it out to the Austin show and hang out or whatnot, I'm going to definitely bring the camera and whatever I can do. Definitely try to hang out with Bill and whatnot. I'll bring some doobie. But it's going to be a good time, man. And these dudes are constantly touring, constantly touring. They're touring with a 96 Bitter Beings, I believe it is, which is, basically like, CKY, the other CKY. I don't know if that's a derogatory thing to say or not, but for lack of a better term, 'cause I'm not too familiar with it. So I'm looking forward to that tour. That should be a lot of fun. Things keep happening too, because not only did Ronald McDonald get jacked from them, but then just it was this what, a few days ago, all of their pool noodles got stolen. Like hundreds of pool noodles. I don't mean to laugh. Hundreds of pool noodles got jacked, and like Green Jello, they posted like, hey, if anyone spotted like our fucking pool noodles, let us know. Like we're looking for them, you know. And they're like, oh, we just want them back. We're not trying to press charges or nothing. And someone commented, hey, I just saw like a van drive down the highway full of loaded up with pool noodles. So I mean, things are wacky. Bill is basically living in a comic strip, and you got to hand it to the guy. I wish, make believe is where it's at, and just rocking out and being able to live this dream all these years later. Bill Manspeaker always was an inspiration, always will be. So shout out to those dudes. Much love. And I've been thinking about just like kind of reviewing all of their music videos, just doing music video watch-alongs kind of like what I'm doing with the Cottonmouth Kings. I'm just kind of going through all their music videos. Let me know if you want to see that. That'd be cool, right? I mean, we can try something. The thing is, with those videos, I can't monetize them or nothing. So if you want to help out, go get yourself some staunch merchandise. The link is down below. We got 20% off right now on your first order. So please help out. And what I'm going to keep doing here on the channel is more music stuff. I got some projects coming up. We're going to take kind of a deep dive into that band Dead Z. Someone wanted me to look in a filter. I think that'd be a pretty interesting thing to do because I'm only really familiar with their big hits. So if there's any other kind of groups you want me to check out, go ahead and let me know down below, guys. I will be getting to anything that tickles my fancy. And I got my short film coming up, so I'm going to put the teaser trailer up right there. And I got some other stuff coming that you might want to check out down below. I want to keep doing stuff you guys want to see. So yeah, after you like and subscribe, let me know down below what you guys want to see. Be sure to hit all on that notification bell to make sure to stay up to date with my live streams. Long live Green Jello.